Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you like this watch and would like to purchase it at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at JazzTime.com. Today, I'll be reviewing the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Ultra Thin Tourbillon in black ceramic, reference 26522CE.OO.1225CE.01. I'll tell you a little bit about the history of this watch and where it stands in the lineup of other similar tourbillons. Then I'll tell you about the case bezel dial bracelet movement, finally try it on and give you my thoughts. So let's start with just a little overview in history. Now, the Royal Oak came out in 1976. It went on to make tons of variations. It's the flagship of AP. Without the Royal Oak, AP would not even be on the map. But because of the Royal Oak, they definitely are. And they have been doing very well as a result of it. And since it's their flagship, they pour all their effort into the Royal Oak. They've gone into it like full on. And as a result, they come with many different movements, complications, you can say. And this is one of them. They make the chronographs, and they even make minute repeater, they make skeleton, so on and so forth. And then they make the tourbillon. This is one, they call it one of the most complicated movements. I'm actually going to kind of question that in a little bit. But at any rate, tourbillon is supposed to be a difficult movement to do. Although I'm not a watchmaker, so I'm not sure I'm qualified to question that. But at any rate, this is the tourbillon. And it was produced with only 100 pieces in 2019. Now we're in 2026. And they never did it again in black ceramic. So if you want black ceramic with a tourbillon, one of the top complications of AP, then this is the only one you can get. And get this, is limited to 100 pieces. Crazy, right? 100 pieces. 100 pieces in the entire world for a brand that everybody wants. So yeah, it's ultra rare. It has a great material, color, and as rarity. Okay, that's a little bit of history. Now the background, or where it stands in the lineup. Well, they don't make they make a newer version of a tourbillon, although it's not all that different, to be honest. And yeah, I guess the movement is different. Slightly, it's going to be slightly different, but how much different? I mean, not all that much different. All it did it to before is tell time and have this tourbillon movement. And what does it do now? Exactly the same thing. And what does it look like? Okay, maybe a little different. I mean, but not much different. At least from the front, it doesn't look any different. So, and they don't make it in black anymore. They do make a dark ceramic tourbillon. It's like this dark blue, which is also really nice, but they don't make it in black. This one's actual black. They make it in other materials like rose gold, in steel, in titanium and such, but they don't make it with ceramic. So this is, and it's very limited. Okay, now you got a little idea of where this stands in the lineup, right? So let's start talking about the watch itself, starting with the case. Going to be 41 millimeters, which is a standard, basically, case size for the black ceramic or Royal Oaks. Almost all of their men's size Royal Oaks are 41. But what distinguishes this is that the thickness, or the height, is only 9 millimeters. Very thin, even thinner than that of the Perpetual calendar, which is already thin, I think at like 10 millimeters. But 9 millimeters, that's very thin, very, very thin, which means it's going to fit very well. The thinner the watch in general, the better it fits on your wrist. And get this, which is crazy, the new tourbillon is actually 10 millimeters, 10.6 millimeters. And this one is 9 millimeters. So it's actually thinner on the old generation than the new one. So I don't know, you tell me, right? So which one would you rather have? I'd probably rather have the black one. I like the black. Black is it's a good color. Very undercover, but still stealth wealth, you know. All right, so that is the case, and all made out of ceramic, and they kept the same beveled edge and satin finish top, high polished beveled edge. Everything as you would imagine any other Royal Oak. It's the same case. They can't change the case. The case is what makes it a Royal Oak. The bezel here, also black ceramic, very nicely done. Yeah. They're nicely done. It's the most iconic part of the watch, actually, so they can't change it. Let's look at the dial here. Now, here is where it gets pretty special. And I think it's actually even more special than that of the current generation, because instead of doing a grand tapisserie pattern, which they're known for, which is also really nice, it looks like a little waffle, they call this the tapisserie evolutive. Evolutive, yeah. So it looks like a tapisserie pattern, except it emanates from the center toward the periphery, and the little tapisseries get bigger and bigger as you go toward the periphery. So it gives it sort of a more in-depth look to it, and in my opinion, it just looks incredible. I like it a lot. It expands asymmetrically as you go out to the edges. And they have done this on other watches. Yeah, it just looks good. Okay, and of course here at the very bottom, at the 6 o'clock position, you have the tourbillon that is, and the one thing that's a little different on the older tourbillon, which is what this one is, you see the bolts, I guess, the thing that holds it in place on the outside of the dial. That's how they did it back then. On the newer one, they got rid of that, and you can only see the tourbillon. They call it a flying tourbillon, I guess, because on the newer version, because you don't see anything holding the tourbillon up on the newer version, that is. On the older version, you see these two dots right here. This is what holds the tourbillon in place, so they don't call it flying because you can't see it. They still have to hold the tourbillon in place, but on the newer version, they hold it on the backside so that you can't see it, which, okay, I guess that is different. I mean, I don't know if it's that big of a deal, whether the bolts are on the front or the back. I'm not so sure. But yeah, okay, anyways, it is. Okay, but it's still a tourbillon, and I think it's pretty cool. And by the way, the tourbillon, the whole purpose of it is to charge you more money, do less work, and make lots of money, and make you think you're cool. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually to counteract the effects of gravity has on a movement by keeping essentially the movement gravity free and allowing it to keep time regardless of the position that the watch is in, and also to make you look cool. All right, let's look at here the bracelet. Now, bracelet is just going to be your standard Royal Oak bracelet, which is not a bad thing because they make, I think, the best bracelet in town. And you have a titanium buckle. Now, a lot of times people get these and they don't fit perfectly. You can actually get a 1.5 link. They're not cheap. They're like $2,000. But if you like it, and your wrist size requires it, then we can get it for you. All right, good. Let's try this watch on and give you my thoughts. Oh, we forgot to look at the movement. Sorry, the movement. Yes, the most important part of this watch, actually. Now, what makes this important? First, it's a 2924 movement. Okay, and as you see from the back, you see it's very thin. It comes flush right against the sapphire case back, where you can see everything on it, and you see that there's no rotor. That means it's a manual wind watch. You manually wind it, and yeah, the watch, it keeps good time this way. It's a limited piece, so it says limited here. It doesn't tell you what number it's limited out of, though, but it does tell you it's limited. Okay, that's how AP does it. And you actually have a power reserve here on the back to tell you, do I need to wind it more? Once it gets to the red, it means it's already wound all the way, as you can imagine. But yeah. Okay, and you know what's crazy? This thing has, what I was saying is, it has 216 parts. You know how much that is? That's not a lot. And that's the reason why they kept it so thin. So that kind of makes me question, why is a tourbillon supposed to be so complicated if it has so few parts? Even less than that of a time and date. But I guess it has something to do with this tourbillon thing that it's not easy to install or something. I don't know. But even if it is or isn't, it looks cool. And everybody says it's supposed to be complicated, so I guess it is. All right, look, let's try this watch on and give you my thoughts. My thoughts are, this is one of the coolest watches that AP is going to make. I like the tourbillon. I like that they made it only one time in black and stayed true to their word. And I think it's a stealth looking watch. It looks totally stealth. You might not even know what it is, but it's super expensive. It's limited. A lot of things to like about this watch, so I'm going to give it definitely 2 thumbs up. And if you like to buy it at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at jazztime.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.